Okay, so yeah. Right. Ready to stream, I guess. Hold on, I have 7 minutes. Check something first. Alright. Okay, here we go. Cold steel. Let's get to it. So day 3 of the Hindal test study of the Hindal study. What? Video launch? Alright, do it. So day 3 of the Hindal field study. Actually no, when we start it will be the evening of day 2. So right, there's going to be a long cut scene and then we'll see day 3. I'll let it play as usual. Check something. Yeah, all done. Alright, let's get going. Wait. Oops. Crap. Okay, let's do it.
They were wearing the same uniform as Reen's sister.
Yeah, they must go to St. Australia too.
So, the famous St. Australia Girls' School is around here, huh? It's supposed to be a combined middle and high school exclusively for the young ladies of the nobility.
Yeah, this is one part of the capital that the masses have no reason to visit. Although, I can at least support the school's commitment to fostering chastity and rejecting materialism.
You know what? After all the shit I've been put through by girls who chastise, who are mocking me for driving a proton instead of something better. Yeah, I agree to rejecting materialism.
You seem to know an awful lot about a fancy girls' school.
No, I don't. This is all just common knowledge.
Anyway, let's go and wait by the front gate.
Yeah, those were the instructor's orders.
I'm feeling kind of nervous, actually.
Why would you?
To men, this academy must seem clad in the mysterious, impenetrable aura of feminine nobility.
Feminine nobility. Feminine nobility.
I was wondering, did you not want to come here, Laura?
My father did recommend it to me, but they offered no classes in the martial arts. That alone was reason enough to look elsewhere.
I can totally understand that.
Though I get the feeling Laura would cause a real uproar if she went to a school for genteel young ladies.
Yeah, I can picture the chaos now.
Oh? I have a number of acquaintances who attend there, and from all I hear, it does seem to be a wonderful school. I've heard that even Princess Alphen herself is a student there.
Yeah.
I've heard that too.
Princess who?
You've seriously never heard of her? I know you're not from Erebonia, but even still.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if plenty of Erebonians didn't know who she is.
Princess Alphen is the daughter of our reigning emperor, His Majesty Emperor Eugent. She's supposed to be as sweet as an angel and popular with everyone.
Yep.
Is that so?
Actually, I believe she's the same age as Fee. I've had the opportunity to meet her once before. She truly is as charming as the rumors suggest.
Okay, it's not like it's raining outside, but no, it isn't.
I figured as much. I've seen photographs of them plenty of times in magazines, though I've never had the
Malaysian weather is
opportunity to
crazy right now. Even in the middle of the night, right now it's 30 to 31 degrees Celsius.
Sounds like she's in the same school year as Elise, come to think of it. She has a twin brother, too, Prince Cedric. He's the crown prince of Erebonia.
Oh, right. I think I've seen a picture of the prince in a magazine before. Dark blonde hair, like Eustace's brother, right?
Oh, I think you're thinking of Prince Oliver. He's Cedric and Alphen's older brother.
Why isn't he the crown prince then?
I've heard the reason is that his mother was a commoner. It seems like a stupid reason to deny him the right of succession, but that's how nobles do things.
I feel like I've been hearing his name a lot lately. He made a big splash when he came back from Liberl aboard that airship. You know the one, right?
You must be referring to his return aboard the Arcel, after the crisis in the Burl was put to rest.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. It really made a big impact. I'd never seen an airship that looked so white and elegant before.
I believe my father went to welcome the prince back in his capacity as imperial governor, too. And yeah, now that you mention it, that does seem to be when I started hearing his name around a lot more.
Oh, you're all here already.
Ah, you made it.
It's good to see you all again.
You're a bunch of early birds, aren't you?
Well, we just about finished up everything we had to do when we got the call to meet here.
Were you able to finish up everything on your end too?
As if we'd leave any loose ends. If not for our unfamiliarity with the city, we would have been finished this morning.
Every time.
Looks like getting these two to kiss and make up will be an uphill battle.
Well, some say that when someone gets under your skin, it means you really care about what they think.
Wait, did you two?
I figured the girls would be the first to notice.
Of course. I apologize for any worry I've caused you.
We're fine now. Really? That's great! It sure is.
Really?
Maybe after this field study is over,
Excel
we can get
relationships.
together and spend the night talking in one of our rooms. Sounds good.
The thought of a Class 7 pajama party makes me a little embarrassed.
That's girls for you.
Girls and sleepovers go together like jam and toast, huh?
That must be Heimdall Cathedral's bell.
It has a solemn, stately sound, wouldn't you say? It sounds so different from how it does in the Ost district. Though that makes sense considering the distance.
That bell ringing must mean it's 5 o'clock, which means it's almost the time we were supposed to meet here.
Reen?
Elise, what are you doing here? Wait, I guess this is your school, so where else would you be?
Yes. I see all of your classmates are with you, too. It's only been a week since we saw you, hasn't it?
Well, we were told to meet here.
Wait a minute. Are you the ones? The 9 guests I was told to expect at 5 o'clock sharp?
Well, there are 9 of us in Class 7. Wait, what?
Then that would mean you're the one we were told wanted us to come here? Actually, I suspect that would be a friend of mine. Why does she always have to be such a mischief maker? I swear. She could have at least given me a little warning that you were coming.
Elise?
Anyway, where are my manners? Welcome to St. Estrella Girls' School. I hope you'll enjoy your visit. Right this way.
See, that was very boring holes in my head. Okay, no mind. Garten.
What's in here?
It looks like an indoor garden. This is the Academy's Rose Garden. The person who called you here is waiting inside. Who did call us here anyway?
Whoever they are, they must have considerable social standing.
Your Highness, I brought the guests. Thank you. Please show them in.
Oh,
No way.
Hey, Elise, is that...
You don't need to ask when you already know. Now, if you'll follow me.
Oh, being screwed around with.
I knew it! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7. My name is Alphin. Alphin Rice Arner. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Come on, Elise, cheer up. I'm sorry, alright? I was only trying to tease you a little. Don't you have something you wanted to discuss with everyone? Please, go right ahead.
Yeah. She's also as sundia as Elisa is.
Well, that aside, it's been a long time since I last saw both of you, Eustace and Laura. I'm glad to see you're both well.
Likewise, Your Highness.
You've become even more fetching since we last met.
Aw, thank you! I was rather hoping that you'd decide to enroll in Saint Estrella too. But it seems you chose to attend Thor's after all.
Well, I've committed myself to following the way of the sword, and Thor's gives me a place to hone my skills. I apologize for not being able to live up to your expectations.
First I lost Angelica to Thor's, then you too. Perhaps I should just transfer there next year myself.
Oh no.
Your Highness. Got you to look. But
Well, she seems lively.
She seems far more easygoing than I was expecting.
I've heard plenty about her, but none of that prepared me for meeting her in person.
So, this is what it's like to be in the presence of royalty. It's actually rather overwhelming.
I can see why people always compare her to an angel.
Me too.
please don't worry about me. Well, I still have much to learn before I feel like I deserve my status among the nobility. I've been blessed with wonderful friends, and I'm enjoying life here at the Academy.
Well, she does seem to have at least one wonderful friend. Kind of an understatement when that friend happens to be Princess Elfin.
I'm particularly happy to finally be able to meet you, Reen Schwarzer. Elise has told me so much about you. Your Highness!
I'm honored that you'd say so. Elise always mentions in her letters what a great friend she has. As her brother, I wanted to thank you for that.
Reen! Oh, it's so refreshing. You're everything the person Elise says you are. Perhaps even more so.
Huh?
Actually, I have a teensy-weensy favor to ask. Do you think I could join Elise in thinking of you as my dear brother as well?
What?
Your Highness! You see, Elise has spoken of you so often that in my heart, you've already come to feel like family.
Making a move on Reen.
And now that I've had the opportunity to meet you, I fear I simply can't suppress these feelings any longer. I have two brothers already, of course, so I'm sure it won't take long to adjust.
I couldn't possibly. I mean...
That's enough, Your Highness. Aw, don't be so stingy. Surely it wouldn't hurt to share him with me a little. Anyway, that aside, the reason I called you here today was not to talk with me. There is someone else who would like to meet you.
Why? It's not like we're famous.
Who do you mean?
All of it.
Hey, isn't that...
A guitar? No, a lute?
Oh, it seems he's arrived. Oh.
I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Olivier. All of
It's a
it.
pleasure to see you again.
And you as well, young lady? Well, I trust everyone here has been making themselves comfortable?
Who's this guy?
I'm not sure, though I feel like I've seen him somewhere before.
I serve as a music instructor in the hallowed halls of this fine academic institution. In truth, I am ever on the hunt for that elusive mayfly we call love. But that might raise eyebrows at
Wow,
first.
he's a music instructor in Saint Estrella.
But whose pulse would not quicken
It-
wandering into this
one of
untainted
the-
cloister of
the-
two-eyed maidens? Ah, for romance.
One of the main, the three chemistry.
Could he
See,
be-
report to him, Toth. Oh.
I think that's quite enough. Any more of that and our guests may start edging toward the exit.
Ah, I can always count on you to never miss a beat, my dear sister.
Wait. So this is.
Yeah.
Wow.
All of it.
Indeed. Tis I, Olivert Rice Arner, also known by some unscrupulous individuals as the Debaucherous Prince. I also serve as Thor's Military Academy's ornamental chairman of the board. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that you're the chairman of the board of directors, Your Highness. I'd heard that the chairman was a member of the imperial family, but still.
I'm not surprised. Who would expect the infamous prodigal son to chair a committee at a prestigious academy like Thor's? I suppose it's not surprising they'd rather keep it hushed up, though. It wouldn't exactly be great for the school's image.
That's surprisingly forthright coming from you.
Is it really true, though? I mean, that you were the one responsible for establishing Class 7, Your Highness?
Indeed, I was. You see, it's always been a tradition that a member of the imperial family serves as chairman of the board. At first, I wore the title in name only, but I had a change of heart after my vacation in Liberl 2 years ago.
You were in Liberl back then?
That would put your visit during the incident that occurred there, correct?
Right. All I've done since I returned to Erebonia has been inspired by my experience during the crisis in Liberl. As a result, fruitless though they may prove to be, I've set a number of plans in motion. One of which is to bring the winds of change to Thor's Military Academy. A gust of fresh air, if you will.
Winds of change, huh?
I can only assume you're referring to our class?
Then the one who decided to throw both commoners and nobles into the same class was.
Yes, the idea was mine. Although the selected students also had to have a high aptitude with the Arcus units too.
I think I'm finally starting to understand the reasoning behind Class 7, and why we're being sent all over Erebonia on these field studies.
To show us firsthand and give us cause to consider the conflict between the two factions. That is the purpose behind our field studies. Is it not, Your Highness?
That is one of the reasons, yes. However, my foremost intention was to show you that during your lives, you will encounter many obstacles and conflicts. Not just between factions, but between the capital and the provinces, tradition and technology, even between nations. In these turbulent times, I thought that this would provide the hands-on education today's promising youths need. We need up-and-comers who can think and act independently to face tomorrow's challenges head-on.
That makes sense.
Wow, that's quite a plan.
I can't help but feel a little unsure whether we can live up to such high expectations.
Hearing your explanation has, at the very least, cleared up many of the doubts I've had up to this point.
Class 7 does seem like an ideal environment to expand one's outlook on life.
I feel like going through everything we have so far has brought us closer to doing exactly that.
Yep.
Marvelous. I'm so pleased to hear it. Just listening to you makes me feel even more certain that establishing Class 7 was the right decision. Especially since while the idea itself was mine, I have no real say in how the class is run day to day. Even so, I still hope to meet all of you at least once, if only to tell you all this. And that was when Alphen stepped in and offered to set up this little meeting.
I see. Well, I could hardly refuse such a sincere request from my brother. But it also presented me a fine chance to finally meet Elise's beloved brother, as I've always wanted to. Your Highness!
Thank you for taking the time to tell us all of this, Your Highness. I feel like now that I know, I want to live up to the promise you saw in Class 7. Thing is, am I right in assuming that Class 7 doesn't exist just to fulfill your progressive ideal?
What do you...
Oh?
The board has its chairman, of course, but 3 directors besides. My older brother Rufus, Imperial Governor Karl Regnitz, and Irina Reinford of the Reinford Group.
Oh, yeah.
Now that you mention it.
They do seem to have certain expectations for us.
Precisely. As I mentioned, I no longer have anything to do with how Class 7 is run. That authority lies with the directors. As you're keenly aware, Rufus and Governor Regnitz sit on opposite sides of the factional divide. And while Chairman Irina is mostly involved with Class 7's technology, like the Arcus, her intentions are a mystery to me. And it's those 3 who decide where you'll travel for your field studies.
Is that right?
When you put it that way, it does make it seem like some kind of bargaining is taking place behind the scenes.
It was one of the conditions they gave in exchange for allowing Class 7 to be established. I'll admit, I hesitated to allow it, but I decided to place my hopes in you. We believed then, as we still do, that one day you all will be a great light that can push back the darkness of this country. Well, I suppose when I put it that way, it sounds positively heroic. But that's just me. Don't feel too pressured by it. Your students, first and foremost. Reach out and grab that fragrant rose of school life. Join a club. Eat cheap food with your friends at midnight. Fall in love. We live but once. Make your youth count.
You know, it's weird, but hearing you say that kind of takes a load off my mind.
By the way, just earlier you said that we believed the Class 7 would be a great light. Is there someone else involved with Thor's who shares your vision for our class, Your Highness?
There is. Principal Van Dyke. I once attended Thor's myself and studied under him. He gave my proposal to establish Class 7 his full backing.
I see.
He's been particularly considerate toward us ever since we arrived at the Academy.
While he has no direct control over the running of the Academy, he does preside over the board meetings. And above all, he's the one who assembled an excellent team to give you first-rate training.
An excellent team, you say?
Are you referring to Instructor Sarah?
Well, she's certainly one of them. Still, coaxing her away from her former line of work certainly played a large part in giving Class 7 a great foundation. She is, after all, one of the strongest people in the Empire, and her experience makes her a natural field leader.
Wait, what?
Instructor Sarah? One of the strongest people in Erebonia?
Exactly what experience might you be referring to?
I've even heard rumors of her daring exploits myself. She was known as the Purple Lightning. Doesn't that sound exciting?
Wait. Purple Lightning?
I knew it.
If you 2 have heard of it, it must be a household name among martial artists.
That's right. Though I've just heard it in passing.
Ah, that young ace of the Erebonian Bracer Guild, and one of the Empire's most famous bracers. She has a history full of brave feats and dangerous deeds. She was even the youngest bracer to achieve A-rank status. Back then, she was known as the Purple Lightning. Now, you know her simply as your homeroom teacher.
Right. Support specialization. Likely different bunch. Oh boy, no wonder Elise is so upset. Shouldn't have came in 9:30 p.m. There's gonna be a long cutscene. 7 p.m. With waterfalls again. And you think that's the end of the cutscene? Nope. Here's more. Cutscene runs 15 to 20 minutes, this one. That's not all of it.
Keep up the good work.
There's more. But wait, there's more. It's G.
The time is finally at hand. At last, the hammer of judgment shall rouse this indolent capital from its slumber. Yeah!
Comrade G, all of the necessary preparations are complete.
But it feels like you have so few men accompanying you.
Wouldn't it be wise to call in a few others for backup?
There's nothing to fear. As long as I have this flute, not even the railway military police stand a chance of stopping us. Tomorrow, the people of this land will at last know our name. My dear comrades, I shall be counting on you all. Yeah!
Well, you're good. Unfortunately for you, G, this is going to be a short one. Your time in the limelight is... Oh, it's my birthday. Yay. Happy birthday to me. Why would we have to keep talking about food? Alright. First thing first. Vanquier Street. Vanquier Street. We have a hidden quest to do. James Bond. James Bond with a broken crossbell. Is this the one that went crazy due to the Gnosis drug? Is this the one that the same one that went crazy due to the Gnosis drug? Have a look. I don't know. I don't know. In any case, go to the Ganya district. To the man running the juice stall. Korba. Okay. Running Mishi. First, Mimosa Cafe.
Woohoo! I can almost taste that grand prize.
Crow?
Ah, hey guys. How's that field study coming along?
Oh, it's going fine. But why are you here?
Oh, you don't know? Classes don't run back at the academy during the summer festival. So I came here to squeeze as much fun as possible out of this fortuitous bit of free time.
Meaning?
The summer races, of course.
Wait, you came all the way here to bet money on horse racing? We're minors. We're not allowed to place bets.
Do I look like a lawbreaker to you? There's a magazine that's running a prize contest for the summer races. You send in your predictions, and if you're spot on, you win a really fancy prize.
So you came all the way to the capital just to check on that?
If only we all had such boundless energy.
All right, time for some serious praying to the gods.
He's here for real. The real reason he's here to make sure
I'll leave the money here, okay?
What they have
Very
to do.
much. Anyway, I'm heading over to the cathedral over in the Song district. Pete. Come on, guys.
That seems a rather pedestrian thing to pray for.
So...
Looks like there's still places here. Let's go look some...
Next, try to exit north of Wenquist Street. Alright. Yeah, that guy looked... human race. Travel to Dryshell's Plaza.
Sure are more people out than there were yesterday.
They must have all come to see the Imperial family's parade.
Pot. Dr. Berto. Garnier District, here you go to Garnier District, go to the hotel. Ah, it's Vita again. So the old bro snake is actually tailing on the ILF just to, you know, toy with them, because they only relish in causing chaos, nothing else. To get to the park using the underground passageway. Why? Okay.
Right! Leave it to me! Kick! Eat that! Eat that!
Got it.
Eat that! Huh. Kick! Huh. Kick! Eat that!
Okay.
Kick! Huh. Huh. Eat that! Eat that! Kick! Eat that! Eat that! Huh. Eat that! Eat that! Kick! Kick! Eat that! Eat that! Kick! Eat that! Here we go!
Alright, we get red numerals. Team, look of his area. Oh boy, he's gonna get introduced to Princess Elfin. See, I'm jealous. See, I can't bring myself to be irritated by him anymore. I should speak to that Tim guy. He's in the southeast area. What? Where? Oh, we have to go out first. Leave the area, okay. I didn't see the leave the area part as per usual because I'm half asleep right now. So let's go back to Vancouver Street. Moon. Final check on ornaments. Well, oddments. Alright. Safe. Meter Park. So dark in there. Patrick is now getting a triple dose of jealousy. I mean, Reem's sister is there. Maybe a triple dose because Marcus's father is there too. Alright. Right, and where they again? Should be around here, right? Oh yeah, right, the other side.
Toa! Angelica!
Oh, I didn't expect to meet all of you here.
Well, isn't this a coincidence?
President Herschel?
We certainly weren't expecting to encounter the two of you out here.
Huh? Looks like the goddess herself brought us together. And now that she's granted us this chance, what do you two say we...
I'm afraid we'll have to decline. We have our field study to attend to.
What she said. Lame.
Lame.
Will she ever learn?
Looks like those rumors about her were true.
Did you ride your orbital bike all the way here?
Yeah, you can make it from Trista to here in 40 minutes on a good day. So I plopped Toa on the back of the seat and off we went.
It almost seems like a metallic horse.
It's pretty cool. Angie's not the most careful driver, so it wasn't exactly what I'd call a leisure cruise. I really love the festival atmosphere, though. I just wish I could enjoy it without the threat of a terrorist attack hanging over us.
Wait, how do you know about that?
Did Instructor Sarah tell you?
Yep, I've been helping out a little with your field studies, too. Yesterday, I was the one who passed on the governor's request to Instructor Sarah, for example. I got pretty worried when I heard about terrorists, so Angie and I decided to see what was happening.
I see.
It appears you've done much for us without us even realizing it.
Thanks. It's nothing really. I
I'm not doing any of the heavy lifting.
Oh? I thought you were helping with all the paperwork and travel arrangements so everything runs smoothly. And that you're the liaison for our contacts in every region because Instructor Sarah keeps slacking off.
Seriously? I swear, just when I'd started thinking she was better than we were giving her credit for.
Yeah, that's a little much, even for her.
It's fine. Really. I'm sure she's got lots of stuff on her plate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I heard you guys got to meet the princess. I'm so jealous. I wish I could have met her too.
We could hardly believe we met her ourselves.
She really does look kinda angelic.
Oh, if I'd only shown up earlier and tagged along with you.
Princess Alphen's beauty is definitely one of our national treasures. But your sister's quite the looker herself. I hope I get a chance to meet Elise again someday too.
Actually, she's attending the garden party as Princess Alphen's attendant right now.
Really? Oh, if only I could get Princess Alphen, Elise, and Fee together in the same place. We could call them the Fabulous 15s.
Don't look now, but I think you're being co-opted into some sketchy-sounding group.
Sounds good to me.
If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have listened to my father and attended that party after all. But no, I couldn't have. I couldn't spoil my charms by wearing a dress. Oh! I could have worn a tuxedo instead. Why didn't I think of that earlier?
Angie, maybe you're putting a little too much thought into this.
Hey,
Crow?
Oh, we didn't know you were...
Fancy running into...
You said you were going to the summer races.
How the main...
Who could have guessed that Black Prince... And then Lumberblitz, barely squeezing past into second.
Oh, I guess I won with those 4 to 5 odds. Glad I decided to pony up some cash for that after all.
Wait, you're the one who won the special prize? Oh, stop feeling up lady luck, would you?
You're just sore because I've got better karma than you.
Angie really does have scarily good luck with stuff like this.
Sounds like the bell's chiming 3 o'clock.
Guess that means all the ceremonies must be wrapping up.
Perhaps we should make another round of our patrol areas, just to be safe.
That seems like a sound idea.
Yeah, we should get back to our patrols. It was good to see you, everyone.
Okay.
Huh?
I've got my...
Will do. Huh?
Huh?
It feels almost as though...
My guess would be there's been an increase in the water pressure.
Yeah, this must be...
Is it some kind of...
I don't think so.
This must be the terrorists.
Yeah. Angie, Crow, give me a hand. The military police have their hands full.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay,
No. You have something else you need to take...
More important than this?
What do you mean?
Modern pop. So this is just...
I do hope you'll forgive. Truth be told, however, you are a willing collector.
I figured that's what. Let those girls go.
You're at...
After all, they... Oh, but fear not.
Elise!
Rain? Rain!
You made it.
Dad!
The brats from Thor. Not this time.
Is he? So that's how those monsters...
Rain! Be careful!
Elise! You!
Go, my beast!
Too large
All right.
Okay! Enemies ahead! Have to fight!
My turn! Second form, Gale!
The Sundy's so strong.
Of course. No escape!
Right! Shining Darkness! Nocturne Bell!
It's my turn. Locked and loaded. Won't get away.
Resist.
My turn! Second form, Gale!
Oh, they're not linked. That's a problem.
Of course. No escape! Now!
Go! Here we go! We'll cut our own path.
We must pursue them.
Dad!
This little scratch, but never mind me.
Wait!
Patrick? No. I need you to stay and protect everyone who's still here.
Those monsters are still roaming around outside, and the governor is wounded.
Please, if you're here, at least I can go knowing my father is in safe hands.
That's settled then.
Let us.
Your Excellency, please let the Railway Military Police know what's happening as soon as you can.
You can count on it.
Right, here we go.
Please, Princess Elfin, please be safe.
Monsters!
No problem. We'll just cut our way through.
Yeah.
Double check my tactics again. My links is okay. Go. Ahead. Anything goes. Right. Oh, well, each for his own, I guess. Alright, you can't jump.
We have nothing to fear. Here we go. There.
My turn.
An opening! Right! Huh? Evil will fall before my blade.
Yeah, we have to destroy it. Atlas. Almost there.
It's far enough! What? Shit! What?
Rain, you came for us!
Show's over. Let Her Highness and Elise go. Now.
Considering all that you've done, I can't say I'd be entirely comfortable letting you go free.
But if you release them, we might be willing to consider it. Damn kids.
It's 5 against 3. And fleeing while trying to carry 2 hostages.
So... I had no idea Thor would save it. Look, we can keep this stalemate going, but I'm warning you. If there's so much as a scratch on either of them, you'll wish the police found you before I did.
Yeah.
Rain!
Very well. I'm not so proud.
Then
So you'll let them go?
Absolutely. Do it.
Son of a...
After all, this is...
It's gonna get really ugly, but we can cope.
I'm not. This roar.
Bona Dragon.
What the... It's a...
Behold, an artifact capable. Now, farewell. There's no one we could.
We're not just going to... If you... There's no way this thing is going to take us down.
My blade.
Go, bring down.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn. Second form. Gale. Go. Lock in. All right. Take this.
My turn. Shatter.
My turn. Here we go.
Leave it to me. Locked and loaded. Won't get away. Now. Go.
I'll handle it. Got it.
An opening.
It's over.
Finishing blow.
When we fight together,
Laura!
Roger. Ah!
What?
What? You damned.
What?
Yeah. Let's check and mate.
Whew, that was a tough one.
What's our plan, Comrade G?
Comrade G?
I am fully prepared to lay down my life for our cause. It is not death I fear, but this operation is too important to leave even a corpse behind. I'm afraid I must do what needs to be done, even if that means harming a member of the Imperial family.
I think it's about time we came out to play.
Who are...
Oh my.
Comrade S.
You came.
Oh, what a relief.
These must be...
I seem to recall specifically telling you to leave this operation to me. But I can't say I'm unhappy you decided to check in.
Sorry, boss, but if you got yourself caught here, we would have been off to a pretty bad start.
I do apologize for cutting in, but we figured it was for the best. Comrade C decided to join us too.
And so...
A mask.
Comrade C, did my planning...
On the contrary, but no plan is completely foolproof. As the ladies and gentlemen of Class 7...
How does he...
Who are you?
We have already fulfilled our according to Sonnet by harming a member of the Imperial family would gain us nothing now. Do you not agree?
No, you're right. Release them.
Elliot, Machias, I'm leaving the two of them to you.
Okay. Got it.
There. A gesture. What say you, ladies and...
Like hell we will.
You abducted the Imperial Princess and an innocent girl. Drugged them.
What Erebonian would stand idly by in the face of such an outrage?
It's 5 against 6. This won't be easy.
Guys.
You got...
Well...
No. It's only right that I be the... Wielders of the long, stand and face...
What?
The railway military police are already on their way.
Interesting.
He's awful sure of himself.
Is he serious? There's no way he can win it.
Whoa. What kind? Another relic from the dark.
I am C. That is all you need to know. Now, come and allow us to begin.
My turn. Second form, Gale!
1.
Of course. Shatter!
Okay.
Click that button to link. Oh, okay. Yes.
My turn.
Here we go! Now's our chance!
Broken. Okay. Here we go. Got it.
Can't you
My
first?
turn.
Not enough people.
Second form, Gale!
My turn. Shatter!
Why 6 months
My
take?
turn.
Miss.
My turn. Here we go.
My turn!
I'll handle
Why do they still act like they're that dead?
Who?
He might even be a strong...
Why do these people act like they're dead?
From today, you shall know us as the Imperial Liberation Front. In our hearts, the flames of silent anger, In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That is our cause, our purpose.
The Imperial Liberation Front?
What dictator?
Freeze, all of you!
Instructor! Captain Claire!
Just in time.
It appears the time has come to make our exit.
Huh? Is that...
Farewell.
What?
Tough. The passage is collapsing. Hurry!
Reem! Got it!
Tiring. Not in the mood to sit through all the dialogue, but yeah.
Whew, that was pretty touch and go back there. But I'm glad to see you all pulled through.
Well, thanks to you, Instructor.
I had my doubts we were going to make it out of that alive.
You could have come a bit sooner.
Sorry. Anyway, there's no way we'll be able to follow them now.
Indeed.
So, the Imperial Liberation Front, is it? Your Highness!
Oh, thank goodness. Whatever drug they were given doesn't seem to have had any lasting effects.
I feel like I've caused you all a lot of trouble.
I'm just glad that...
Are you alright, Your Highness?
I'm fine.
Looks like the intelligence division was right on the mark. We have a number of the routes back to the surface locked down. Think we could smoke them out?
Personally, I doubt it. This tunnel system is incredibly expansive, with too many areas we know nothing about. Continue the search for a while longer, then focus on restoring order in the city.
Yes, ma'am. I'll send a report to the other divisions and let them know the situation's been resolved.
So, Imperial Liberation Front, what's your game?
What else? The Civil War. Okay. 3 days later.
In the end, the Railway Military Police brought the chaos under control, and the first day of the festival came to a close. Despite his injuries, Governor Regnitz kept on top of things, ensuring that the rest of the festival passed by peacefully. The next morning, it was time for us to leave the capital behind and make our way back to Trista.
One more cutscene. And you know what? I'll end the stream early and then I'll go have a midnight snack and go back to bed because
I really don't know how to begin thanking you. You've done so much for our family that I doubt we'll ever be able to repay you.
Not at all, Your Highness.
There's nothing to repay us for. We just did what we had to. Oh, come now. There's no need to be so modest. It scares me to think what might have happened if Elise and I had been taken away by those people. So I can't thank you all enough. Please allow me to extend my thanks for your help as well. I'm truly grateful.
Elise.
Oh, I'm just glad you're safe.
Group B's efforts were a great help to Cedric and I as well. Thank you again for your assistance in restoring order to the city.
I'm honored, Your Highness.
I'm so glad to have been of service.
Just think of it as returning the favor for your help pushing to make Class 7 a reality. Still, now we've got the Imperial Liberation Front to worry about.
Yeah, regrettably. There have been signs they were up to no good behind the scenes before now. That incident in Nord, for example. But now they've finally stepped out of the shadows and announced themselves to the world. They appear to be insurgents in the truest sense of the word, led by several key figures. C being the most prominent. The intelligence division is doing its utmost to gather information about these leaders even as we speak.
They struck me as rather
mysterious in some ways. Even though they abducted us, they rarely showed it seemed more like they were in the grip of true. Not that it excuses
an intense passion.
It did seem that.
In our hearts, the flames of silent anger. In our hands, the hammer of judgment that shall topple the dictator. That's what their leaders said when they made their appearance.
Indeed. All the ham-handed theatrics of a middle school play.
Yeah. You can tell how gleeful he must have been to say the flames of silent anger in front of an audience.
Well, it's no mystery what they're referring to, at least.
Oh, thank goodness.
Wait, is he? Dad's with him too.
The punk.
Oh, I'm glad. Your Highness?
Did you come all this way?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you. I wanted to thank you for coming to my sister's aid in her time of need. Allow me to extend to you my most heartfelt appreciation.
You're too generous, Your Highness.
The honor was ours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
This is the Crown Prince. His
feet.
I certainly wouldn't mind if you took a few lessons in manliness from the gentlemen of Class 7, though. I think that's a little harsh, Your Highness.
Still, it isn't often I see you keeping the Imperial Governor company.
I suppose that's true. I just happened to be here on business, so I thought I'd take the chance to say goodbye to everyone.
How are you feeling? Are your injuries all right now?
Yes, nothing too serious, fortunately. I'm still feeling it, but it shouldn't be too much longer before I'm back to my old self.
That's good to hear.
I'm glad to see you looking all hale and hearty, Your Excellency.
Thank you. While no one could have foreseen how it ended, you did manage to complete this month's field study. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to congratulate you for your exemplary work.
We're honored you'd say so.
Thank you, Your
We three directors may have very different positions on many issues, including how Class 7 should be run. But for my part, I'd like you to enjoy student life however you choose. I think the other directors would agree with me on at least that much.
Dad.
I'm glad to hear you feel that way, Your Excellency.
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about, Your Highness.
Well, if you say so. I've always found you a trustworthy man, of course. But...
Him. Osborne. Some music change to something gloomy and...
It couldn't be.
Yeah, foreboding.
Chancellor Osborne!
As a matter of fact, the Chancellor and I just came from an audience with His Majesty the Emperor.
I'm overjoyed to see you safe and well, Princess Alpha. Clearly, the goddess has bestowed her blessings upon us.
Thank you, Chancellor.
I'd also like to reassure Prince Oliver that we're starting a nationwide hunt for members of the Imperial Liberation Front. An investigation into the backgrounds of its members is also underway, so you needn't worry.
My. Nothing gets past you, does it? Well, I suppose that means you have the security detail for next month's trade conference well in hand?
Of course. But where am I? I'm Gileath Osborne, though I imagine those of you who read the papers may know me better as the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
It's an honor to meet you, Your Excellency.
Your reputation precedes you, Your Excellency.
I've heard much about the recent exploits of Thor's Class 7. Traveling across the Empire for first-hand learning with your field studies, it's quite a fascinating program. I hope you'll keep up the good work.
We shall endeavor to.
Thanks.
I hope we'll live up to your expectations.
It's been quite some time, young person. I'm glad to see your new career path is working out for you.
Thank you, Chancellor. I wouldn't be where I am today if not for you. I really owe you for all you've done for me.
General Van Dyke. As such, I'm planning on I should have it ready for you in a few weeks' time.
What are you...
I have great expectations. for I have no doubt you'll need them in the turbulent times to come.
Marie's heart gives up. Reed is about to have a heart attack.
Rain?
Alright, finally!
You're moving up in the world. I've got a little reward here for you. Drinks are on me someday. Perfect! You guys are the best!
Alright, we're ending it here. So yeah, since there's no way to quit this game in this early version, they didn't implement the exit from the end of chapter screen function until, I don't know. It's not here, so alternate F4. And we're done. We're done for tonight. It's a short one, but yeah. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Remchild signing off. Tomorrow we'll start with chapter 5. And then on Saturday we'll be doing the Legram leg of the field studies. So yeah. Okay, thanks for watching everyone. Remchild signing off. Have a good day or night wherever you are. I'm going back to bed, so yeah. I know it's early, but to be honest, I'm really bushed. I have had a long day today, so yeah. Power outage during an interview. What the rough day.